Welcome to part 2 on installing this rear tail panel. I've been test fitting it back and forth there, but I'm going to see what I'm up to. Hold on. We're going to test fit the tail panel here and see if it fits or how close we are. Remember this? This was on one of my episodes there when we built this. Let's see now. Okay. Here's my issue here. I'll bring you along. If I bring this all the way like this, she sort of leans right here. So, you know, I can make it fit, but you can see it's prying. It's trying to pry, so this floor has to come out. And I'll show you why. Let me see here. Take this off. Okay. It's nice and rounded everywhere. This dent on the floor is no longer there, and because we fixed this dent on the floor, it pushed this whole floor back. But there is still a hard crease right here. So this all has to come out like this. So we're gonna put the forklift here, and I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, and put some clamps and then pull this back and hammer and dolly this while I'm pulling it out. So let's put you on the stand here and see what kind of a mess I'm gonna make. Using the forklift, we're going to hold the frame jig in place. Now I'm going to put some clamps on here and use ratchet straps here to pull it back. I don't know if it's going to work. We don't try, we won't know. I don't know if one's enough. Use these baby ratchet straps here. Pulling upwards too. Okay, where can I hook you? She's doing something. See, now it's pretty smooth like this. It had that like this. Now that's brought back. So that's pulling this back. So we're gonna take these off and see how it fits on there. Now, I know there's a little weave here, but that's fine. That'll be corrected. I just need to know if it's pushing against the tail panel here now. Oh, that came out pretty nice. Well, it's still pushing a little bit. Not much. For crying out loud, that's looking pretty good. Let's fix the tail panel just a smooch. Not the tail panel, but the rear floor pan. call that a win. Yeah, it could probably come out just a hair more, but you know what? She's in there. What do you think of that? Has a good gap too. Perfect. Could it come out more? You know what? I still have it, so give her the beans. I'm going to grab it from here this time. I don't know if you can see these. That's a little ripple. Not much, just enough. Not much. But every time there's a small ripple, that's what's going to happen. So the more I can take those out, the better it is. I'm going to get my gap tracker here and check the gap. It's made by Gap It. So just look it up, man. 3/16 there. Well, yeah, I'll be able to get 3/16, but I'll have to push her down. Okay. Let's see now. Loosen this side off just a smidge. I'll put a washer on that side too, just in case. right here how easy that would be, because I know I might have to pre-assemble it on this thing because it'll be a hassle. If I remember how this went. Let's see now. Okay, that went over like that. Holy crap, it fits like crap. Yeah. This. Oh, it's fitting better. It's fitting better. Yes, sirree, bub. Yep. Oh yeah, the pilot hole lines up. All it needed was that little jerk. I bet you that's how they done it in the factory. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, these are the spot welds that held this thing. Pilot hole right here matches the pilot hole right there. And this goes right up in there. Yes, sirree. Lines up nice too. I'm just holding it by hand though, you know. It's not perfect, but it will be. To me anyway. Before we weld this on, I got this notch here that I gotta repair. I don't know why there's a notch there. I have other X-body cars, like that one sitting over there. It has no notch there. So I will be putting in a small filler panel. It's about 2 inches wide by 1 inch deep. You know, I got to do all the curvature stuff, and miracles happen there. But we will fill this in. When that's done, then we can make sure that this filler panel down there, or crossrail like we would like to say, is in its place. And once it's in its place, I can put some pilot holes, some screw holes, and then we're going to take all of that stuff apart, the whole thing. Then we're going to sandblast the whole rear end of this thing. And no, not wire wheel. We are going to sandblast the thing, wire wheeling it. Makes me laugh. Some guys say, well, I'm going to sandblast, but they didn't. They just wire wheel it. I know it makes a mess, but hey, that's why I got this forklift, and I got a big yard outside. So we're going to lift this thing up on the frame jig and bring it outside and sandblast it. That'll be filmed too. I'm going to film everything. Like I film everything. I know I don't talk much when I'm doing stuff because I'm thinking. My wife always tells me that I think all the time anyway. But, and don't achieve nothing. Oh well. So, anyway, I'm going for supper and come back and continue on this. What do you think? I know you already seen this tail panel when I was making it, but not on the car. I mean, she fits on there nice. A Nova tail panel, modified. And now I got the rear cross rail to put together first, and then put it on there and test fit it, make sure it's on there right. I am going to remove the tail panel to put the cross rail on because the screws will be on the inside. So once the cross rail is done and it fits good and the tail panel fits good, then we're going to take this car outside and we're going to sandblast the trunk and the underneath here. It's only on the back here that has rust because farther down there's no rust at all. So this will do it for part 2 of episode 4 on bashing out this trunk floor pan. So we'll see you on the next one there. On part 3, we will be removing this and starting to weld all the key points that we need to weld. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.